Alright guys, we're back, and we're gonna start World, or Level 2 of World 1. And I still have my power-up, my propeller suit, so it's gonna be a little bit more handy, so let's just go. So, okay. Oh yeah, and if you press down on the directional pad on a slope, you'll slide down, and any enemies that are in your way, you'll knock out. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay. Oh, okay, let me just kill this guy right up here, and oh, there's your first star coin right there. Um, okay, now this is a ice flower. In fact, I'll even change right to Ice Mario. So yeah, this is Ice Mario, and if you press the dash button, which in this case on just the Wii mode is the one button, although if you're playing this on the what is it, the nunchuck, then you would have to press the B button. B button. And what that does is you shoot fireballs to freeze enemies. Some enemies you can't freeze, but there's a seldom few that you can just kill outright uh, using those fireballs to turn enemies like Goombas into icicles. So there you go. Oh yeah, and this is a POW block, and once you grab it, and then once you let go, you drop it, and any coin that was sticking up in the air falls down. And yeah, you can also do the same thing to Koopas if you want. To also get rid of these enemies, these are piranha plants. You can't really kill them by jumping on them. In fact, you'll get hurt that way. But if you you can either freeze them or throw enemy projectiles into them, and then you'll kill them. And oh yeah, and this little contraption thing, here we go. When you stand on this, you tilt the Wiimote to adjust the angle of this platform. And I'm gonna adjust it like this so I can get in there. It's a pretty neat trick, I will say. And also, this is where the second uh, what is it? Star coin is. Sorry, I almost forgot what it was. How stupid of me. Okay. Now get up quickly. That way you can grab the star coin. And you can also grab some of these coins as well. And, yeah, also, you can also continue to freeze enemies and turn them into projectiles. If you get hit, then you get turned back into Super Mario, which is not too bad, but it's not as good as well, being Ice Mario. Oh yeah, and now if you jump and press down on the control pad and hold down to it, you do this. You ground pound, and of course you can also slide if there's a slope, but and over here is a star, and it makes you invincible, so there you go. I'm gonna run right now. Yep. Yep, I got 2 lives on that. So yeah, if you're quick enough, you can run into enemies, and get some 1-ups. And as you can see, there's a star coin up where the line of coins are. Like right above me is the star coin, but I can't get it any other way except if I do this. Grab the POW block and drop it. All the coins drop, including the star coin. Okay, so now we have all 3 star coins, so we can just finish the level for good. Okay. We still got about over 200 seconds left to spare, and also to kill an enemy while encased in ice, you can also ground pound it. That's what it's called. Also, I'm going to adjust this. There you go. And another life. Thank you. Thank you, game. Alright. I believe the finish is right here, and you can also use the platform to your advantage. There we go. Okay, I couldn't get enough air. But when you jump and while in midair, if while in midair, if you shake the Wiimote, you get a little bit of air time. It's not much, but it can save your ass. I will say that. And as for these videos, I'm going to try to keep them under 15 minutes because if I feel that I'm not going to be able to film more than one level in 15 minutes, I'm just going to cut it because, you know, I don't want to deal with it. And I'm very sorry, Matt, but I know it's a cop-out, but understand, I just want you to understand, I was talking about my good friend, the Shaukin, otherwise known as my friend Matt, from the Video Gaming Brothers, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be sure to post a link to his channel in the description box. Anyway, what you have here is a game for items. I said game, not game. So, what you try to do is you try to match the items. Like, I'll start right over here. Oh, okay, you don't want to match that. Anyways, yeah, this is match game, so you have to match two of a kind, so... Okay, yeah. Let's see. Right here? Okay. So yeah, if you match two of any item, you receive that item. Yes, I got a fire, or excuse me, an ice flower. You've seen those? Okay, that's a normal mushroom. All right. Go right up here. Another ice flower. Over here. Oh, okay. Now that's a fire flower. It's like an ice flower. It's like an ice flower, but the only difference is you shoot fireballs instead of ice balls. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now we got a propeller suit. Now we're cooking. What's over here? Another mushroom. So we got a mushroom for use of our disposal here. Another propeller, but we need a matching one. All right, we got a fire flower. Another one. Okay. How about this one? Ah, dang it. But that's all right. We got some items. So we have one of each of those items, and I'm gonna show you what you have to do for the next one. Before I stop. Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of explains it right there. You press the 1 button, or if you're playing with a nunchuck, you press the B button on the map to access your items, and it says don't be afraid to use items to clear a tough course, which is true. So yeah, let me show you. Yeah, there's your items right there. There's the penguin suit, but we don't have access to that because we don't have any of those. And further, and then on the right of that is the mini mushroom, which turns you mini, but of course it also makes you vulnerable to enemies that would normally not be so vulnerable. Or you're vulnerable to be killed. Let me just put it to you that way. And then on the far right is the star, which makes you invincible, but you've seen that already. Now, for the purposes of this Let's Play, I just want to say that use your items wisely. Don't go apeshit wild on them, otherwise you're not going to have any by the time you get to the hardest levels in the game. So basically, if you go in, like if you get your, like say you fail in a level, you can just select one of these power-ups. And when you use a power-up, my advice to you is use the power-up that you have more of. Which means, for instance, if for whatever reason you have more of fire flowers, use one. If you have more of these, use that, and so on and so forth. But most of the time you'll end up using mushrooms. Anyways, I'm gonna stop right here for stage 2 or part 2 of this. Stay tuned for more. All right, peace.